coming up.
You have to pump the players back up.
Well, Addison, maybe they need something to be pumped up.
Maybe they do, and you know what? We've got the greatest thing here. All right, gentlemen, this is my first Hot 10 list. Soak it in. It's just so intelligent.
Signal Sports Hot 10 is brought to you in part by Nissan of Valencia.
Hi, I'm Dan Sturkle, Executive Manager of Nissan of Valencia. We take pride in the fact that we've donated over $50,000 to Santa Clarita schools, including new cars and scholarships. We are home to the $99 down delivers on any vehicle, even if you have had credit issues. Our customer satisfaction in sales and service has been through the roof since taking over, which means you'll always get treated with honesty and respect from our expert staff before, during, and after buying or servicing a car at Nissan of Valencia. So please, come visit us soon.
All right, gentlemen.
Boy, that's loud.
The Hot 10. I like to be loud.
This is your first day.
This is my first day. I'm a little overexcited.
No one's as loud as Vince.
Where's the volume button?
I can be the best Vince I can be. Okay. Like we all know, welcome to Hot 10. I am Addison.
You're Addison. He's Addison.
I'm Addison. I'm brand new. I'm the new Vince.
I'm
Consider me the new Vince.
Cary.
I'm Cary. You're Dan.
Anyway, Hot 10 as usual. Guys, what are we looking at?
Volume. Where's your volume button?
Okay, guys, Hot 10.
Come on, Vince is always loud. This is how it's supposed to be. So.
All right, give me some names. What do we got?
Should we start with basketball? I guess.
I
think you gotta get Big Lou's on top here, and it's kind of hard to move anything Hart basketball off the top spot right now. They're still kind of the team.
I tend to agree. I saw that game. I was at that game. That was my first Santa Clarita basketball game
Ever.
Really? Of all time.
I saw there was a nice crowd response when you were the guy. Just so people know, you were the guy holding the camera.
I was. You know what? I gotta say, Big Lou was huge in that game, and he was the only player I noticed. And I mean, to be honest,
last week in general, he was pretty big. Him and his tandem guard, Miles Franklin, who's a stud. I like Miles. Miles is the quieter of the two.
Sure.
But Lou actually, he's very savvy. He emailed me afterward and asked me if he had any pictures of him. So he knows. Yeah, he knows his stuff. He knows who he is.
He was good. But the best student section at that game, and I'll be honest, I was at Saugus. I was at Saugus Valencia, and then I was at Hart and West Ranch. I was embarrassed for Saugus. I didn't think Saugus was all that great in terms of the student section, and I'll defend it here. They were in their own house, and the Valencia was there, and Valencia was equally loud, if not louder than they were. You can't have that.
I was at that game too, and I have to agree with you.
Sure.
I have to agree with you. Valencia was better than that game, but the game sort of dictates a little bit. It's tough to be into a game when Saugus got beat pretty.
I think one thing that you guys are missing out on is there's 2 games each week. You guys are focusing on one game. Weren't you at 2 games last week?
I was.
Why are you focusing on one game?
Hey, he's the one talking about student sections.
No, okay.
I was at Golden Valley.
Let me retort your point here, okay? The game dictated the action of the student section, right? Okay. You as a student section, the only thing you can do is get the players pumped up, right? So if you're losing, why would you have to pump the players back up?
Well, Addison, maybe they need something to be pumped up.
Maybe they do, and you know what? We've got the greatest thing here, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Signal staff. No, this is the Signal staff. But this is the Signal staff.
I'm Cary.
Okay, this is going to go to the top student section at the end of basketball season. Am I wrong?
That's true. We did a little thing last year where we voted. We kind of did our unofficial student section standings last year. Now we're doing the official one.
Right.
And we didn't have a prize last year.
Yeah. So. Valencia year in and year out. Their Viking Nation has a staff. I think this would be a good representation every year for them to raise that, and it'll be passed along for generations to come.
I could see this, changing colors every once in a while.
Sure.
Little engravings here and there, like Cary Hart Vince.
Still under construction.
Yeah, it's made out of gold. That's real gold.
Don't break it.
It was mine.
Don't lean it over.
This is a 14-karat gold. Anyway. This is going to go to the top student section. It's going to be awesome. You're going to be able to impale your friends. It's going to be cool.
Our reaction on Twitter was solid, too, to that.
Oh, of course.
It was interesting.
And who wouldn't it be? Anyway, anybody else? Who are we looking at?
Yeah, you're a big soccer fan, right, Dan?
Yeah, sure. I guess the biggest thing.
Text message.
The biggest thing right now is girls' soccer is is kind of a little more competitive right now than boys. So I'll start with that Vanessa Quintero.
Okay.
With Canyon, she had a game-winning goal late in the game. I think she's got to be.
What school is she with?
Canyon soccer. You know, she's doing really
Saw her
well.
a little bit last year before she got hurt. She's a little spark plug. She's about 4'11".
Okay.
Quick.
Okay.
Very entertaining to watch.
Canyon.
She'll make Dan a soccer fan.
That's, yeah. So, well, girls soccer out here will make anybody a soccer fan. It's just intense. Shane Vereen deserves at least a mention. I mean, the Patriots got beat pretty good in that game. It wasn't a good game for the Patriots. Shane Vereen was actually the team's leading rusher, though.
Right.
I think he had like 83 all-purpose yards.
Yeah,
So he's a factor in
I'm a
that.
big Shane Vereen fan. In fact, I think I might be able to dig something out of here.
You know what? You guys always talk about Canyon, Hart, Valencia, Golden Valley, West Ranch, whatever.
Sure, keep going.
I'm going to be talking about CCS. SCCS. SCCS.
Okay, keep going.
Santa Clarita.
Okay.
Santa Clarita Christian School. Okay. Awesome. They're 10-4.
Great. Who's their best player?
Cameron Carroll, 20 points, 7 assists in the last game. He was huge.
Sure.
Yeah, that team actually is pretty good. They could probably at least stay on the floor with some of these other league teams.
Yeah, Trinity had a lot of hype earlier this year.
CCS, by the way, girls soccer team over there is 10-0-2. They're
Yes, I
undefeated.
just want to show the cameras because we were talking about
mention
Shane
that.
Vereen.
Please.
That's a signal, and there's Shane Vereen now. Look at that. Which camera? This one? Let's go. That one?
Camera
Hey,
one or
are
camera
they
two?
going to?
And that's him there.
They're going to the Super Bowl, right?
Valencia High School. Look at that.
Wait, they're going to the Super Bowl?
Shane Vereen team?
No, they're not.
Yeah. I'll tell you who is going to the Super Bowl, though.
Who?
This guy's at least worth mentioning. People on the Seahawks are going to talk about Richard Sherman, right?
Yep.
Beast mode and guys like that. But the big factor is Kalen Hauptman, lineman who came from COC. He actually hasn't played this year,
Really?
to be honest.
Are you just kind of, you're a 49ers fan who's a little bent out of shape?
I mean, listen, Kalen Hauptman. Shout out. I'm done talking about this.
Quick mention before we go to break. All right, Dakota Abbott.
He was basically how Valencia won that game. 19 points. He started hitting shots in the fourth quarter.
You know what? You know what I think is the most impressive about Dakota Abbott? He went 0-5 in the game before. Came back. Now he's a top scorer of the game. I got to give it to him.
Short memory.
0 for 5.
0 for 5.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't mean to call you out. It's your first day.
You're a tough cookie.
Your first day. It's his
Anyway,
first day.
all right. We'll take it back. We'll see what I've got right after this.
Did you just wink?
All right, gentlemen, this is my first Hot 10 list. I think I'm pretty proud of it.
Excited?
I think it's right.
You're Dan?
I'm Dan. I'm actually John
You're
Stein.
Addison?
My name's John Stein.
Nice to meet you.
Addison. Addison is your name.
The Signal Hot 10 list, get it going, take it in, soak it in. It's just so intelligent. It's just so well crafted.
Oh, cool. That's us.
Just
We're number one.
Yes, we are.
Us.
We absolutely are.
Your spelling.
I went to film school. I don't do spelling, and I do not do numbers.
Dakota Abbott, are there 2 T's in Abbott?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double B, double T, double T. This is you have things in an interesting order too.
Please. Well, okay. Let's start with number 1. Amir Mata. Can we get it?
Mata.
Say his name right.
Bata. Amir. I don't actually know. I think it's Mir Tabatabai.
Dude's got an awesome name. He's getting number 10.
So just
Saugus
because of
player.
the name. He's a good player, but
He's a great player.
just because of the name?
Just because of the name, because good, like star sports people have fantastic names, and names. Like whole careers can be built on names. He's going to be a career guy. Shane Vereen at number 9. Shane Vereen, he done goofed in the AFC Championship.
Yeah,
That's okay. That's all right.
goofed. He did a great job.
He had a great season. Shane Vereen number 9 because of the whole season. Wings goes to school. Man got two college offers?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
Including Cornell, like the Cornell University in New York.
I went to Cornell.
UC
You're talking about
Davis.
Connor Wingenroth.
I am. Wings.
Connor Wingenroth.
Am I not allowed to call him Wings? And is that
Art player.
And he got a scholarship to.
he got a
not a scholarship, but he's going to be playing at Colgate.
Playing at Colgate.
where?
In
Colgate?
New York. It's in upstate New York somewhere.
Colgate? Do they do? Is that like toothpaste?
It was like,
Was that too easy? I mean, we can go for the low hanging fruit.
he goes for the long hand for
Kaylin Halpert. You said it was her last name. Her last name had something to do with
Hauptman.
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 You know, I'm just a fan of the
Yeah,
actress,
you mean
what
the
can I
guy
say?
that's from COC that will be at the Super Bowl on the sideline for the Seattle Seahawks, Dan's favorite team.
Not true.
Dan loves Richard Sherman right now, I bet. Hashtag
You guys are making me very angry. I'm gonna walk off the show.
Number six, Vanessa, I can't remember her last name, it started with a Q.
Quintero.
Also a good name.
I think she could even be higher. I mean, she had a game-winning goal for
Girls soccer though, right?
for a very good girls soccer team.
Okay, girls soccer, it's kind of cool. Number 5, Hart student section. Hart student section took that one because of the game that I was at.
This is one game. You don't even remember the moment because it was back and forth. It was just like football,
Right.
and then West Ranch shot back, just like golf.
Right. But West Ranch was deep. They were deep.
West Ranch is legit at golf.
That's
were
actually
digging.
that's pretty funny too. That's knowledge. That's knowledgeable. The student sections.
That's-
to talk about.
So then
golf.
wouldn't West Ranch be ahead? I mean, the golf.
But golf.
I wasn't at
football,
either game.
football, low-hanging fruit, right?
Yeah.
You're all about,
Okay, all right.
about the low-hanging fruit.
Cameron Carroll, senior at SCCS. He's a small guy. I'm gonna give him the 4 spot. I think he was a star in that game.
That seems a little high.
Unfortunately, they didn't have the greatest game, but he was huge. He was big.
Okay, give us
big
the
little
next
guy.
guy whose name you spelled wrong.
Dakota Abbott, star player for Valencia in the Valencia what was the game?
Golden
Valencia
Valley.
Golden Valley game.
Also,
He-
17 weeks ago, but all right.
Big Lou, because I think Big Lou, there's big things coming out of Big Lou. He's going to be huge. Number
The
1,
signal staff
the
is
signal
laughing
staff.
at us. So
Okay, you're
The
on
signal
camera
staff.
now,
Let's
Jim.
pull it out. The
Pull it out
signal
again.
staff.
painted gold. Painted
I think
gold.
it's still number 1.
All
Okay,
that glitters
okay.
is gold.
I put a big number 1.
Can I say something really quick? Sure. First and foremost,
Please.
Whitney Branham had a game where she had 38 points. She was on that list last week. She's going to carry that West Range team all season long.
Okay.
Valencia girls basketball, outstanding Sandra Ikiora, who is a Player of the Year candidate. She should be on that list. I'm going to defend girls basketball because I cover a lot of girls basketball.
Okay.
On the boys basketball side, convinced Hart boys basketball best team out here until somebody proves me different.
Right.
Soccer, that's Dan's thing, so I'm out of this. Right, Dan?
Soccer, it's kind of interesting. In boys soccer right now, no real standout storylines yet, so we'll address that.
Who's coming off? Who's getting pushed? Who's getting pushed? Who's getting pulled? Come on.
There's no girls basketball on here.
Here's the
Girls
deal.
basketball's legit out here.
How legit is it?
Do you even want me to give you a lesson that'll take about 2 years?
They're playing at a higher level. I mean,
They play at a high
girls
level.
Like Valencia girls basketball, they play at a much higher level than SCCS does.
Yeah.
And the equivalent.
SCCS plays, yeah. I mean, they're great, but Amir,
All right, fine.
You're about to buy.
You know what, Amir, let's give him a shout out. I'm up with the shout out for Amir.
He's the one you're kicking off.
I hate shout outs, but go ahead.
He's got an awesome name.
As long as it's a player, not a cheerleading squad or something.
I'm just gonna go M, right? Am I wrong?
Sure.
Okay.
Maria M. So we got a number 10 spot open.
Keelan.
I'm okay with knocking Shane Vereen down. It's
it's the body of work.
It's like the golf clap. It's like
It's the body of work. The guy
I
had
feel
a
like
tremendous
maybe
season.
the like practice squad guy, Kalen Halpman is his name. But maybe practice squad guy should be like.
All right, Jim Halpert. He is moving.
Jim Halpert. Who's
Is that
Jim
where you
Halpert?
got that? The Office?
Maybe.
Office character?
Maybe not.
Who's this?
Okay.
What about we haven't mentioned Max Homa, by the way. He's playing in the.
I've heard enough about Max
I
Homa,
know,
man.
you hear about
Max
him because
Homa.
he's good. He's playing in the Farmers Insurance Open with Tiger Woods and Phil Mickelson. I mean,
I'm
Yeah.
not a golf guy. I don't
Well,
care.
you never know.
This-
Farmers Insurance
golf, come
could
on.
sponsor this show if we.
Why
Yeah,
don't? Why
actually,
when Max
that's
Homa?
how
When
my-
Max Homa is
Listen,
actually.
Whitney Branham did nothing to take her name off that list from
my
last
car
week.
is insured.
All right, fine.
My car is insured by Farmers.
Wings goes to school as a big Whitney at number 8.
Okay, I'm happy with that.
Whitney W. Wanham.
Branham.
Branham. B.
B. Her dad played basketball with Jason Kidd as well in college. Interesting side note.
Jason Kidd. Not doing well.
No.
Okay. Number 7. We got number 7 spot.
Let's get another girls basketball player in there. Let's get Sandra Ikiora. Sandy,
the post.
as they call her.
Sandy Beaches. That's her
I talked to
name.
Paige Neely, another Valencia girls basketball player. She called those two the two towers.
Okay.
Sandy Beaches.
And,
Dakota Abbott. Cameron Carroll.
I'm sticking with Cameron Carroll.
I
think
don't
Cameron Carroll. I'm going to champion this kid. I think he's good. I think he's someone to watch. And I think SCCS, if they're going to get some buzz, it's going to come out of this kid. What was the last thing Big Lou did? The last thing I saw was that game like 2 weeks ago.
Big Lou had another pretty
Big
solid
game.
game on, last week.
So Big Lou stays. Dakota Abbott. I'm okay with Dakota Abbott moving. Sorry, Dakota. But Cameron Carroll stays.
But we got to come up with someone in his place.
Yeah.
Max Homa.
Oh no.
You gotta respect Max Homa.
Homa.
Just because you're not a golf guy.
The dude
The
is
reason, and this, I'll wrap this is the last thing I'll say on
right,
this show.
please.
The reason that Max Homa should be up that high is all these kids should want to be somebody like Max Homa. Max, great character kid. He's rich now, right, Dan?
Show me one tweet, not from us, about Max Homa.
We
Okay.
follow Max Homa on Twitter. He's one of only.
But not by Max Homa.
He's
He
only
doesn't
one of
count.
He's that important that he's one of only 13 people that we follow.
I'll prove you wrong on that. If we tweet about him, we will hear about it.
Okay.
We get response.
Okay, if you tweet, you prove me wrong. I think Max Homa. If
put
Max
him on.
Homa deserves to be
Put
on
him
here,
on.
it's low.
Put him on, and if he's not on, okay,
It's low. I'm
then switch
switching-
him. Switch
who?
him with Whitney because Whitney 38 points
Okay.
in a game. That's pretty.
All right, fine.
Pretty stellar.
Max Homa. Max Homa is off. If I don't hear another tweet about Max Homa, he's done. Okay.
Challenge accepted.
Ma.
Dan has a Max Homa story this week, right?
And we're getting rid of.
Just talked to him yesterday.
And who? This is
Whitney Branham.
Banana Ranum. Okay.
Bananarama.
Anyway, thoughts? Discussion?
I think we're good.
I think it's good. I think
know
it's
what?
good.
Signal
Here's the
staff,
thing,
good time.
first day, not bad.
Hey, well, thanks. So, I appreciate it. I'll take a bow.
Good
My
intro.
bow.
People are probably not going to really like the whole, I need a parking spot and Kool-Aid at the games.
I
and all that
would
stuff.
like one. I would like one.
You
Yeah,
need
no,
to-
here we go.
you
All right.
Spell names.
All right. This
Staff-
is.
staff
I'm
it
done
in.
with Stamp It In. I'm done with Stamp It In. I think I was. I'm into Lance It In. Lance It In.
Lance it in.
Lance It In.
Ooh, careful.
Boom. It's lanced in.